And into the north we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite podcast. As always, I'm Don the Jeweler, and rolling with me. If there's any flies on him, they're paying rent. Mr. Corey Chan, how you doing today, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Absolutely, absolutely. Look at you all shaved up, looking fresh.
Yeah, I got rid of the scraggly, somewhat beard I had. It was time for a change.
Yeah, I got a barber appointment next week.
Nice.
Spring's here, man. Gotta take it all down. Gotta bring the face back to life.
Right on.
Yeah. Had a good weekend.
It was good, man. It was good. Nice and chill, relaxed, nothing too crazy. Had a barbecue at a buddy's place and a couple bevies, and that was it, man. It was good. It was good.
Excellent. Friday we had a good night at the bar.
Oh, nice.
Solid.
That's good,
yeah.
man.
It's getting better and better.
Beautiful, man.
That's gonna open up the playbook a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. We have a pressing matter at hand.
Yes, we do.
We lost a legend, and I'm talking about an absolute true legend, not only of the sport, but of the city and the hearts and minds of people of coast to coast. Talking about Le Demon Blanc.
Yes.
Flower power. We're talking about Guy Lafleur. He passed away at the age of 70 after a long battle with lung cancer.
Mm-hmm. It's a sad day, man. It's a sad day. That was truly an absolute legend.
First of all, how do you begin to discuss not only the impact he had on the game, but just what it was like to watch him play? Like, we could only catch the highlights, but our dads talk about Guy Lafleur like he's
one of the best to ever do it, to ever lace up the skates. Absolutely. Yes. Mm-hmm. The man is literally in the top 100 Absolutely. Of NHL all-time greats, man. This guy.
A lot of people would have him in the top 15-ish. Some may say the top 10.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. Mm-hmm. Like I said, they put him in the top 50, in the top 100, sorry. And yeah, he belongs easily in the top 100. Mm-hmm. No questions asked.
When they did the 75 when we were kids, he made the 75.
Yep, for sure. Mm-hmm. For sure. This man's done a lot for the sport and a lot for the city of Montreal. I mean, this guy, his numbers don't lie, man. This guy is just an absolute phenom. Like, he's a GOAT, man. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. Seriously, one of the greatest to ever do it.
He had I think it was 6 consecutive 50-goal seasons.
6. The only I think the only Montreal Canadian to actually have 6 straight seasons of 50 goals.
Rocket didn't do it?
What's that?
The Rocket didn't do it?
Not 6 consecutive seasons, no.
Maurice Rocket Richard.
6 consecutive seasons with 50 goals and 100 points. Sorry, my bad. Yes.
He's a beast.
He was an absolute beast, man.
I think he won the Hart Trophy. How many times did he win the Hart Trophy?
The Hart. He won the Hart. That's right here. He won the Hart in 77.
Maurice Richard only broke 50 goals one time.
Really?
Well, yeah, that's why they named it after him, because he was
50 goals in 50 games. It's the only time he broke 50.
There you go.
But he was playing with a log. Like, these guys have fucking alien. Their sticks are made out of alien tech. Maurice Richard would smoke a pack and a half a day. Like,
no kidding. I mean,
that's why I always find it difficult to put like guys from different generations against each other, because like he didn't have whey protein when he was coming up. Maurice Richard,
he averaged about 30 to 40 goals a season and about 60 to 70 points.
He smoked the Morier and did push-ups. Like, he didn't have any training.
Probably smoked like 6 packs a day. You know what I mean? Like,
because they lived hard back then. They had real jobs and shit.
Yes, exactly. Yep, it was a different time back then.
You remember the Canadian Heritage thing where he was doing his own moving job?
Yep, absolutely, for sure, absolutely. It's crazy though, man. Like, to see the stuff that Guy Lafleur has put up though for number-wise. I mean, this guy's won the Stanley Cup 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the most recent. That's the last dynasty of the Canadians, was that 70s team.
Yep, 73 to 79. 73, 76, 77, 78, and 79. That was the cups, man.
Robinson and Dryden.
That was the Dryden era too. Yeah, absolutely. He's won the Art Ross 3 times, 76, 77, 79. He's won the Hart twice, the Hart Memorial.
75.
He's got the Lester 77, 78.
Okay, that was his monster
Yeah.
year. He swept everything that year.
Yes.
Art
And
Ross,
then
Conn Smythe.
he's got the Lester B. Pearson in 76, 77. So 77. He's got 6 first team All-Stars for a right wing. He's got a Conn Smythe trophy in 77, amongst all those other trophies we're just talking about, and 7 Molson Cup, 7-time Molson Cup winner. So
Molson
I mean,
Cup,
this guy's put up some crazy stats, man. Crazy stats.
Yeah, that's one of those things I always
Insane.
remember as a kid, watching who got the Molson Cup at the end of the game. Like when they do the 3 stars, and then you'd get points for how many stars you got or whatever.
Yeah. Like, I mean, this guy, he's just.
I got
been
an
great.
interesting little bit of trivia for you.
Let's hear it.
Guy Lafleur is one of 3 guys to ever win the Hart Memorial Trophy, the Art Ross, and the Stanley Cup in the same season. Who are the other 2?
The other 2? I am not going to know that. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you straight up right now. Not a clue.
Is this the first day you've ever heard about hockey?
Yep.
Because there's one guy who kind of stands up above everybody else in the history of the sport.
It's a bit of a gimme.
Okay, there you go. And then the next one's kind of cheeky, but I like it.
Who?
You want to take a wild guess?
Marley Muir.
No. Bobby Orr.
Oh, number 4, Bobby Orr, of course. Another
and if
legend.
I'm not mistaken, he probably won the Norris that year too.
I believe he won it most years.
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't he win it like almost his whole career?
If Bobby Orr played in this era, he'd be insane. I mean, he was insane in that era.
Wow. Yeah, this is true. This is true.
He would lead the rush. His
know.
poke check was nasty. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, he was dirty. He was dirty. But I mean, like, to find out that Guy Lafleur had passed from this illness of cancer it literally brought a tear to my eye, man. I mean, today watching the Habs game, the ceremony they had for him, their game against Boston, to watch that number being lit up in the rafters there, and everyone chanting Guy, man, it literally brought a tear to my eye, man. This man
I remember when they did the torch passing thing when they opened the new stadium.
Yeah, the new arena there. Yes, absolutely.
They love him. He was he had a little Joe Namath to him. He was a big to do around Montreal.
Oh man, he was just there isn't a person who's a fan of hockey who does not know who this man is. You know what I mean? One of the last hockey players to not wear a helmet, to see that flow just going, you know what I mean? Like,
well, when he came back to play with the Rangers and then the Nordiques, because his NHL PA, they grandfathered him in and he didn't have to wear a helmet.
Yes, he retired in '85 and came back in '88 for the New York Rangers, and then
he played with the Rangers for 1 season,
and then went to the Nordiques for his last 2.
He is one of 2 Nordiques to ever record a 100-point season, I believe, and the other was Sakic.
That's right. Yes, and just oh man, this guy.
To be clear, he did not do it while playing for the Nordiques.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Lafleur?
He did not.
No, he didn't. No.
But he did something.
He played for the Nordiques his last 2
seasons, yeah.
But one of them was very good.
No.
Pull up the stat.
30. I have it. 34 points on
34, yep.
89-90 and 28 points on 90-91.
Really?
Yep. That's
not what I read today. Well, I stand corrected.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
That doesn't take away of the legendary status of Mr. Guy Lafleur.
No, this man, no, absolutely not. Like what he's like.
He has six over 100-point seasons. So
6 consecutive. Yeah.
In a row, correct?
Yes, 6 consecutive. And he's the 5th Canadian to ever have his jersey number retired.
Really?
Yes. He was
Who
the
were the
5th
four before
Canadian
him?
to ever have his jersey number retired. What's that?
Who were the 4 before him? I gotta guess Rocket,
Oh, come on, man. Probably the Rocket. Probably
Poirier,
Bellevaux.
Beliveau,
Probably Bellevaux or something. You know what I mean? I can't remember.
Morenz probably got retired pretty early. Did they retire Saku's number?
I can give you the
Saku's
order.
not retired.
Oh,
Number
Joe's got
11
it.
is
Howie Morenz in
There you go.
37.
They retired
Okay.
it in 37?
They retired it in 37.
Oh.
And then a
Wow.
big gap until Maurice
Wow.
Richard in 1960.
Okay.
And then followed
Okay.
by Henri Richard in 75.
Yep.
And then Guy Lafleur in 85.
Wow.
Also Doug Harvey in 85 as well. And then another
Do you have the whole list there, Joe?
Yep. And another big gap until Jacques Plante in 95. And then another big gap until Dickie Moore in 2005.
And then no one since?
No, there's been more since. Let me.
There has, yeah, but
Pat for sure. Patty Roy.
You want something more? Serge, Dryden, Gainey. Hua was retired in 2008.
yeah. He's the last one to get a number retired, or no?
Nope. Emile Bouchard in 2009. Elmer Locke in 2009.
Okay.
Guy Lapointe in 2014.
Wow.
No Saku?
And of course Gretzky.
Yeah, because
Wow.
His number was retired across the league.
if you want to talk about dominance, your number's retired in every building. It's how you get up there.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
When do you think they're going to put Saku?
I don't know, man. I'm not too sure, but I mean, the man. I'm not sure. I don't even know. I'm not too sure. Is he going to go into the Hall of Fame if he does? Is he going to go into as a Montreal Canadian or an Anaheim Duck? I don't know. I'm not too sure, man.
Oh, it's a bunch
He
of
won a
Canadian.
cup with the Ducks, so I have no idea.
I don't know. He gave his whole career here. Like, he represented an era where we had a fall from grace, but we still tried. The Canadians still grinded. You know, he went all his struggles. Like, a lot of people see Montreal as a glamorous city. It is, but there's a lot of hard workers around here too.
Well, yeah, man. And I mean, that's another thing that Guy Lafleur was himself, not just even a hockey player. Is like time after hockey, this man had a helicopter company for VIP services, man, in Montreal, dude.
Oh, super shrewd businessman.
Like crazy, dude. Like this man was. Oh, he loved the city. I'll tell you that right now.
Do you remember
like
at the Depeners, he came out with a Powerade, Gatorade. It's called Flower Power. I don't know if you remember it.
I don't remember that.
I
No.
vaguely remember that.
Yeah, it was around for a little bit.
Crazy.
But
Crazy.
I mean, it was fine.
I mean, I got to meet the man in an old timers game here in Winnipeg when they were like playing. It was like it was definitely a new hockey rink, so it was probably like 15 years ago, roughly. I'm gonna say, and yeah,
MTS?
MTS. Well, now Canada Life Center. They are he was
Your
playing
big
against.
barn.
Yes, the big barn. Yeah.
Your big barn.
They were playing against just the like Winnipeg Police Service. You know what I mean? Just one of those old timer games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we got
retired cops or active cops?
Active.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and they got schooled. They're like
you drop the shoulder on Guy Lafleur, you're catching a beating. Doesn't matter if you're a cop or not.
Again, the only guy on the ice not wearing a helmet. No joke. Like it was beautiful. And to meet
I'm
him
sure
was
even old Guy Lafleur had great cabbage.
He did, yeah, for sure. The receding
sure the
hairlines
flow
and
was-
then just the flow. It was great. Actually, it was a little shorter back then, but I mean, to meet the man, he was just he like went above like the time that he was supposed to be there signing autographs just to make sure he was giving everybody his autograph. You know what I mean? He loved the interaction with the kids. He loved the kids. Like it was great to see, man. This man is literally a legend. He's a big name in NHL hockey. He will always be remembered as one of the greats. He's a true GOAT and an ambassador to the game. This man is loved by all, for real. Like I don't think there's a person has anything really bad to say about Guy Lafleur. Anytime I've ever talked about him to anybody, nothing but great.
Oh, I'm sure. I've heard a lot of good stories about him from people and people meeting him and things I've been reading today, getting ready for this.
Yeah.
And it's you think about having like bona fide superstars in your city. You know,
Yep.
the Jordans of the world, the Cristianos of the
Mhm.
world, this
For
guy,
sure.
that guy, whatever.
Yeah.
We had at the height of hockey. Now, maybe hockey wasn't big everywhere, but in this city it was, and the Canadians had one of the longest dynasties of all time.
Yep.
And he's probably the best one out of all of them. And he was a star walking around this town, and he was still kind to people, and he's still generous
That's
with
just it.
people.
He was a very humble man. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
he didn't think just because he was a superstar at the sport he played that he was any better than anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
was. It was.
a lot of people love guys like Derek Jeter, but I mean, how many little league games did Derek Jeter go to? I don't know. I'm not
True.
trying to slander him specifically, but I'm saying like Guy Lafleur showed up. He showed up for hockey. He showed up for the people. He has the Order of Canada and whatever the Quebec version of that is.
You
Yes,
forget
he does.
that Jeter did a lot for the women of New York.
Yes, he very much did. Class. That's why he's a Yankee. Class. Babe Ruth showed you how to do it the wrong way. And then
Yeah,
Jeter carried on that legacy.
for sure, for sure. But yeah, man, today to hear that news, it was just that. Yep, it definitely it touched the spot in the heart, man. Like it was a tough thing to watch today. Like I said, to see the crowd just chanting his name, and yeah, it touched a soft spot in the heart, bro. It was deep.
It's
We lost a legend. The NHL has lost a great. You know what I mean?
and the
Lost a great.
city
The city of Montreal has
lost a
lost.
great one. You know,
Yes.
he's I'm sure I don't know his beginnings, but I'm sure he comes from humble beginnings like a lot of people in Quebec, like,
Mhm.
you know, local boy who made it as big as he did. I don't know if he was massive across the states and stuff, but anywhere in Canada he was a superstar.
This man could have possibly been a California SEAL before a Montreal Canadian.
Really?
Our GM swindled the Montreal Canadiens GM swindled California in a trade
Yep.
so that he can get that first trade, that first draft pick.
Whatever. Swindlers.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey,
So I'm glad they did because Guy Lafleur belonged to play for the Montreal Canadiens.
he did.
He did everything he could. Like dreams, like people could only dream to do what this man has
Yeah.
accomplished. You know what I mean?
And
In the sport.
like a true Quebecois, he tried to do a favor for Quebec and got shit on for it. Tried to
Yes,
help out, and he ain't nothing
yeah,
but shit for it.
that's true. That's true. But still, he wanted to come back to hockey and New York, Quebec, whatever. He was still loved. Who
Whatever,
cares?
man. When he was
Still
at his
loved.
best, I always talk tons about how I love the best to be the best for as long as possible. I'm
Yep.
not the biggest Tom Brady fan. Me and you have gone over it a bunch of times. But you know what? I will hope he gets I want to see if he can win 8 and if he can win 9.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
if you're the greatest of all time, I want to see
Yeah.
how far you can push the bar. So the next guy
Yeah.
has a massive bar to chase. And if he
For sure.
manages to get over that bar, I want to see that too.
Right? Like
Greatness. Let's
for
celebrate
sure.
greatness.
And that's exactly what Guy Lafleur was, man. Greatness,
Hmm.
buddy.
Hmm.
There wasn't a season where he wasn't wearing his fucking heart on his sleeve, man.
His resume
He did
stacks
his all.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, man. You know what I'm
His,
saying? So, like I said, sad day, bro. Just sad day.
so if we had to rank it, it's Rocket, Guy Lafleur, and then who would be the third guy in the history of the Canadians?
Like for greatest of all time, Montreal
I don't
Canadian player.
know. Well, there's no right answer to this. This is this is just an
You
exercise
too
of
much
restraint, so we don't start
buttons there,
yelling.
If we
bro.
were going to do
Be
no
careful how
particular
you.
order,
Yeah.
Patrick Roy.
Yeah,
See, I'm a big Patty Roy guy myself.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. I mean, shit.
He would normally get
Dryden's one of
left
the
out
great
because he's a
players.
goalie.
Yes.
Wow, fuck. I think Dryden's one of the greatest fucking players that ever played
But
for
yeah,
Montreal.
Dryden's won
Even though,
7 out of 9
even
or
though he
something
had a short
crazy.
career, even though he had a short career, he still was one of the best goalies of all time during his time of playing hockey.
But we didn't watch him, right?
No,
Do you
no.
remember being 10 years old, sitting there in your living room or in my living room or at Joey's place when Patty Roy was kicking ass and that magic, that 93 run, watching Patrick Waugh stop everything? Ken Dryden never gave me that. You know, I never got to see
Well,
it,
no, I
but
obviously, like I mean, growing up, like Guy Lafleur, I got to actually watch play hockey, so that was pretty cool. You know what I
If
mean?
if we were going to go off points for Canadians specifically, we have Guy Lafleur at number 1, with 1,246. Followed very
All-time
closely
leader.
by Jean Beliveau with 1,219.
Nice.
And then third and fourth are Henry and Maurice Richard hovering around 1,000.
Yeah.
And then it pretty much starts to drop off pretty precipitously.
Yeah, let's not get into the stats of the Montreal Canadiens.
The only one from recent memory is Saku Koivu.
Okay.
Saku Koivu, and he's still 641 points. Still half of Lafleur, Beliveau. But he also didn't play his entire career in Montreal.
No.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about you and I sit down and do another one of these, and we could really dig into the Montreal Canadiens front to back.
Absolutely.
We could probably do a couple of different parts.
You could do the eras.
I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
I'm looking forward to now going back to 1994.
No.
It's 93, but yeah.
Well, they won in 93, so it's from 94 up until now.
Oh, okay. Good save.
As long as we don't talk about 89, we're good.
Well, we have to.
No.
If we're gonna deep dive and do a 9-part Ken Burns style Montreal Canadiens teardown on the podcast.
Yeah, no doubt.
We're gonna have to get into it.
But yeah, I guess all I can say right now is rest easy, Guy.
Guy, save us a seat at the bar.
Absolutely, brother. Save us a seat, man.
to the city of Montreal, to the Montreal Canadiens organization, to the Lafleur family, to Guy. We love and respect you, brother.
Absolutely.
Thank you for everything you've done.
Yes.
So for the Into the North podcast, for Corey Chan, for Joey, I'm Don the Jeweler. Say goodnight to the flower. We out.